Galatasaray
do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle.
Galatasaray
Must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Some really good ball movement. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Oh, that's a waste. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi. And it's Drogba. In with the challenge. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can, and he will be a key factor.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Tries to dink it through. Raul. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's made its way to him. Has to go back here. Beckham. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Tries to pass it through. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified. He's going for goal! Lacking in accuracy.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Caicedo. Kupchu. Fernandez. Raul. Pedri. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pato finds himself offside. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Adams deals with that comfortably. And here's Messi. Throw in. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. It's going to be another throw. Now it's Drogba. He's got away. Delivered low. No, he's overshot the green. Pedri. Robertson. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Messi. Now it's Drogba. Raul. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. That's tidy.
Pedri.
Now the ball in. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, the ball's gone astray. It's Drogba! Oh, special! That is a special goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! His joy, his goal! He steals the moment. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Galatasaray.
Have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Caicedo. Decent chance! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did. Galatasaray can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And this is Pato. Pato, he's through on goal here. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Drogba, and he's managed to get free. Robertson can clear it away. And it's Kukçu. Threads one in. Could move up a gear here. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
2 added minutes.
Great vision, and he's intervened well there. Probing pass. Caicedo makes the interception. Adams. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Caicedo. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Galatasaray.
Go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Galatasaray.
Just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Galatasaray.
Leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Robertson. No way through there. And this is Drogba. Oh, super find. Tries to get it clear. He's not got that quite right. That'll be a throw. And a chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Galatasaray.
With the corner, they're first. Beckham with the short one. And he's gone backward. Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Team still separated by the game's only goal. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Now it's Pato. Oh, that's well spotted. Caicedo. Azar. This looks promising. Shot a goal! And that's a good finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
No, he's not getting past him there. And it's Kukcu. Nicely shaped ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that is one way to stop him. Can he get on the end of this? Drogba! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! And they can dream again of a better life, of greater prestige. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, it's always that bit tougher for a keeper when the underside of the crossbar is in play.
Galatasaray
Leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Caicedo. He's in a great position here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's found a way through. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Galatasaray
Have it back and can go again. Looking for the run. Donnarumma gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That is good alertness. Drogba. It's Drogba! It's a goal! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
A header! And that is well cleared. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's going wide left. Raul aims beyond the defence. Pedri looking to receive it in space. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Knocks it into space. Showing good feet. And it's Pedri. Caicedo. Azar. And this is Pato.
There will be three.
Board shows there will be
time.
3 extra. He's having a hit! And no one is overly concerned about that. Beckham. Great defending, strong and determined. Caicedo running with intent. And that is as far as it goes. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise,
Hello,
new legends will be written. It is time
match.
to turn the page.
Galatasaray against Milan.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, the explosive Ousmane Dembele is a very interesting player. Praised by many for his game-changing qualities. His showboating and confidence has won him a lot of admirers, and he can be a real force if he can add consistency to all of that talent.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. Beckham with the cross. He's rising! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Kukçu picks it up from the goal kick. Searching pass he's played there.
Marquinhos
Is there, and he can get that clear. Ball in towards the middle. And it's hoisted clear.
Nuno Mendes.
McKennie. Yamal. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Alexander-Arnold. Now, can they get him away? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Beckham. And it's Pedri. He has found the way through. Pedri. Batistuta is onto it in a flash. And the counter is on. And here's Pato.
Marquinhos.
Running with intent. Batistuta. He's picked his way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And we have our very first corner. There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Looking for the run. Now it's Drogba. He is through here. Now it's Kukçu. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's a good foray he's making. That is good alertness. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through. So we're still where we started right now. Drogba. Looking for a runner. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him.
Oh, what a mistake! Drogba! Drogba! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And it's Pedri. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And here's the chance to counter. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And the pass is intercepted.
Galatasaray couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now it's Drogba. Forwards and with intent. Dembele aimed beyond the defence. That's a nicely shaped ball. Mendes receives it in a good position. There's the shot! Goal! Milan! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that...
Towering header! No, just not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Beckham. And here's Pato. And it's Pedri.
That was lovely, that.
Pedri. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Beckham. Raul. And here's Drogba. It's Drogba! Marquinhos can clear it away. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Galatasaray
unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Celebrating their wedding anniversary.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And so the action is resumed.
Galatasaray really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Mbappe. Yamal. Real chance! And it's McKennie. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Raul. Kukçu. Marquinhos makes the interception. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Yamal. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, that has not gone well. Thinks about the shot. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Pato gets flagged offside. Well, we expected better, and so did he. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's McKennie. Beckham. Not the most accurate pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Mendes, who's set up one goal so far. Nice bit of trickery. Engages and forces him off the ball. That is lovely. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. No way through, so back it comes. McKennie. Drogba. Now that looks a decent ball. Drogba is onto this, and he is dashing away. And a chance! Oh, it's hit the post!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Pato. Shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Adams gets across and deals with it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Caicedo. Raul. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Over to the right flank. Now it's Pato. Nicely spread. Pedri in acres of... Getting up there! I want to be quick to recover this.
Galatasaray really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's an excellent interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe might just make this. Now it's Pato. And it's Pedri. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! Goal! Galatasaray are back in business. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 14, Pedri. Number 10.
The two coaches
Raul.
are signalling changes
Number
here, both at the same
17,
time.
Galatasaray.
Restore
Number
parity.
8.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win
Number
this.
15,
Mbappe!
Number 20,
That's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal.
Number
Chances like that
22,
just can't be wasted.
Substitution in progress.
Hazard proves just a little bit too strong. Kukçu. Caicedo. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Good read, needed to be. Nakata. Can he get it through? And this is Pato. He's shifting through the gears here. Header! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Coming on to replace him is...
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, what an end to the chance!
Rafael Leao, it's a searching pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. And the number on the board is 3. This is a promising build-up. And that will be the final act.
Galatasaray.
Have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Hello attendees, this is
So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might have beens, but eventually we... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Besiktas against Galatasaray.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Sanchez making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Guardiola calmly anticipates. Now it's Yamal, chips it through. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid, maybe both actually.
And here's Drogba. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Galatasaray
With the corner, there first. Beckham goes short. Caicedo's cross. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking here to chip it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the...
It's Pato! Superb from Pato! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Caicedo tries to play it through, and that could set him on his way. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And yes, it's him again. He's having a hit. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Galatasaray
Have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And it's Messi. Played into space. And this is Hazard. Strokes it back. Beckham. Drogba. Well timed. Excellent interception. That's a good ball out wide. And he skips past his man. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Cannavaro making good progress. Alexander-Arnold. Drogba. Good running, strong and purposeful.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Kukçu. Now that's a fine challenge. Guardiola knocks it into space. Raul.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He is through here. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Beckham plays it short.
Galatasaray.
With another chance from a corner.
Galatasaray.
Have their third corner. They've played it short. Kukçu receives. And the finish! Just eases him off the ball. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, and he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Galatasaray.
Have the chance to go the other way. Caicedo powering forward here. And this is Pato. And it's Pato. Pato unable to make... Goes for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Beckham. Referee has just said play on. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Messi. Spread out to the left. Well, that is one way to stop him. Messi! Not a bad try by any means. Neymar cuts it out, and it's Hazard. Messi. And the referee says that is that for the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Galatasaray clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that.
Galatasaray.
Firmly in control at the break, 2-0 the scoreline. And here is the first touch of the second half. And here's Drogba. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now that looks a decent ball. Nicely worked. Oh, that was vital. And he can clear it away. Cannavaro. Adams. Now it's Raul. Oh, super find. It's Pato! Relentless! Just relentless! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Pete?
Chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that was very necessary. It's a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Tries to pass it through. Drogba! And yes, it's there! His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Galatasaray.
Are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pedri is onto this. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Stood up well to him there. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Caicedo. Now it's Pato. Played out towards the right wing. Pedri.
That's good play from him.
Oh, that's neat. He has found the way through. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Pedri with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And he couldn't keep it down.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Neymar, that has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Caicedo. And that's been won straight back. Threads one in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's where it came from. Now it's Pato. Pedri, great vision. And this is Pato. He's shifting through the gears here. Might be danger here. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Substitution for Besiktas.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Messi. Number 7, Hazard. Number 9, Tunjai Shani. Number 19, Yamal. Number 11,
Besiktas
Neymar.
are looking to go
Coming on the
forward
field,
now.
Number 8, Xavi Simons. Number 18,
Simons,
Nico
he's got
Williams.
away.
Number 21,
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Number 14, Kane. Number 22,
Smartly reclaimed.
Federico Valverde.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Ødegaard. Van Basten, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Valverde. And here's Kane. Nakata did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's worked it through. He's in one-on-one. Takes a shot! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate. Decent chance! And that's a good finish. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Now it's Darwin. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And it's made its way to him. Over to the right flank. Osimhen looking for the run. Xavi Simons finding himself. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's down to business here.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with... He's gone for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Galatasaray certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
It's a throw-in. And that's another throw. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Silvestre. And Guardiol. And it's Azar. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Van Nistelrooy. He's had a shot! Beckham. Ambitious ball here. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Pedri. He has found a way through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Bojan. Cafu. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. That's an imaginative pass. And he's picked out the run. Oh, sweet feet. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cafu. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Stojkovic. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, it's come loose. Hazard. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Liverpool definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Header! It's hit the crossbar. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Alexander Pato could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Cafu. Stojkovic plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It's Sneijder! Wide, but only just.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Adams. Sneijder. Adams wins the duel this time. Beckham. And it's Pato. 15 minutes till half-time. Sneijder. He's in a good position here. Raul. And the pass is intercepted. Beckham, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And he's got Drogba! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's neat. Sneijder did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, well played.
Are certainly playing with an intent.
He's having a shot! They've scored! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Bruno Fernandes. Hazard. Tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Cafu. It's Sneijder. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's come loose. And here's... It's Sneijder! Sneijder! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. And they're threatening to fly away here. Liverpool are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get...
Raul. Kukcu. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution.
Away we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Beckham. Bruno Fernandes. Cafu. Kaut. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now that looks a decent ball. He's having a hit! That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Sneijder. Stojkovic. Pato. Pedri.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
A probing pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Sanchez. Adams. Beckham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Beckham in with the challenge. Bruno Fernandes. Cafu. And Stojkovic. Bruno Fernandes. Looking to play him in. Raul. It's a good run he's making out on the left. And this is Pato. And he welcomes it in. Stojkovic. Kaut. Sneijder looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Bruno Fernandes. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Some resolute defending there. Raul. Drogba. Raul. Raul has got himself a free kick. Perilously close. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 17, Didier Drogba. Number 13, Alexandre Pato. Number 8, Beckham. Number 10,
Sanchez.
Raul. Coming on the field.
They've been denied a chance to
Number
develop
11,
any rhythm in the passing
Van Basten.
department.
Number 23,
Galatasaray.
Darwin
Still
Núñez.
have the cards to affect
Number
this game.
22, Hirotoshi Nakata.
Tonali,
Number 20,
Cafu.
Hazard. Substitution in
Cafu
progress.
making good progress on the right-hand side. Hazard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nakata. Sanchez. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Van Basten. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Couch. He's had it taken off him. Adams. Passing is crisp and sharp. Núñez going forward. And he shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this. It's Hazard! Another one of football's and how moments.
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Kukçu goes short. And it's Pedri. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Van Basten. Couch.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Tonali. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And he's lost his man here. Hazard! Oh, it's come off the upright. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Substitutions taking place.
Hazard can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And here's Van Basten. And here's Hazard. Bruno Fernandes. It's Vinicius Junior. Nakata. Tries to play it through.
Two
Can he
minutes
finish?
have been indicated.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Kukçu plays it short. Gibbs White. Caresses it through. Guardiola with the clearance. So, third corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Chance for a shot! So their fourth corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Decent chance! And that's a good finish. Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? And that is as far as it goes.
Galatasaray.
Can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go
Just a quick
toe-to-toe
request
until
today
the
for
end.
everybody to please kindly
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Galatasaray against Galatasaray.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Roll, charging forward, the ball at his feet. Knocks it into space. Roll. And it's Kukçu. Can he get it through? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that pass isn't the best. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Searching pass he's played there. Donnarumma claims comfortable. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Might want to be careful there.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Galatasaray
With their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Chance for a shot! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's played through for him. Now it's Kukçu. Shoots! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Galatasaray
Are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nice bit of trickery. He's found a way through. Drives it in. And this is... And the shot! In he goes again! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire...
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Van Dijk pinches it off him. Ball played for Xavi. Caicedo. Raul. Kirkchu. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Drogba. And he's certainly onside here. Always goal side. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Caicedo has totally shown...
Oh, that is asking. Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Beckham. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Xavi. Tries to pass it through. Stood up well to him there. Bullet. Brilliantly cut out. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Pass is coming off. Del Piero! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. It's played through for him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Pedri. He's being urged to shoot. Beckham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Eto'o. And this is Del Piero. Oh, he's having a go! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. And this is Eto'o. Eto'o finds himself offside. Looking for the run. Drogba has it out wide and in space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's in! Must be! It's Eto'o! It's in! He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
After 29 minutes is number 11, Eto'o!
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Vieira can see things others simply cannot. That's an excellent interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking to play him in. What a throw in. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Caicedo. And here's Pedri. Pedri! And that was too close for comfort.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Vieira gets a foot in here. Knocks it into space. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Knocks it out wide. Looking for options for movement. And this is Beckham. He's got away. Xavi, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. And it's Pedri. Pato receives it in a good position here. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Beckham. Nice bit of trickery. Goes for the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Has a look and plays it forward. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Beckham. Roberto Carlos out-muscles him. Oh, that's well spotted. Pedri. Beckham.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Drogba. Xavi. Messi. And Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! A finish right from the top draw. And we've reached half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Away we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Del Piero. And he's been shifted off it. Beckham. Caicedo. And they win it back again. Beckham. Now it's Pato. Now it's Del Piero.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Del Piero! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Del Piero certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Beckham bops him off it and wins back the ball. That's good vision. Sanchez. Beckham. Desai kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And it's Kukçu. Bullet. Tries to play it through. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Adams.
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now the ball's gone astray.
Galatasaray.
Perhaps contemplating their next change here. That ball looks a good one. He is through here. And the finish! And a neat finish. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back. Galatasaray really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, easy pickings there. Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Shapes to shoot! And it's in! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And the shot! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours.
It's Pato! And that's in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Oh, what a mistake! And here's Eto'o. Raul. Now it's Beckham, and he's picked out the run. Desai pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Raul. Now it's Pedri. Threads one in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Caicedo. And the pass is intercepted. Pull it. Del Piero! And that's a sharp finish! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 14.
Galatasaray
are
Pedri.
making a change now.
Number 6.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Number 10.
Well, that is not the best ball.
Number
And he
8.
offers an apologetic
Beckham.
look.
He made it look.
And Del
Number 15.
Piero!
Erdegaard.
And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Alessandro Bastoni. Number
Caicedo.
20.
And it's
Hazard.
Nakata.
Number 22.
Now it's
Hiroshi
Darwin.
Nakata.
Kirkchu. Driving forward. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! And it's come back out to him. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution. There will be 5 minutes added time.
Now that's well seen too. Ødegaard gets on his bike and on the move. Bullet. Well, nicely intercepted. 5 minutes to add. It's a good spell of possession, this. Vieira. Bullet. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cannavaro. Here's Nakata. Out towards the flank. Ødegaard. So that's it. It is all over.
Galatasaray
Suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
And now to all members.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Turkey against Galatasaray.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. And this is Beckham. Now it's Messi. Good ball, good take. That has not gone well. Kukçu. Now it's Raul. Now it's Drogba. Well timed, excellent interception. Opts for safety. And this is Pato. Space for him to turn and look. Pedri stood his ground strongly. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. He went for the corner.
We all love a tryer, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Now it's Messi. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's managed to get free. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, terrible pass. Barella. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Raul. And it's Caicedo. Saliba calmly anticipates. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. But he's well... And a chance! Goal! Turkey! And Turkey take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Kokchu, showing great feet there. He has found the way through. Kokchu!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there.
Tries a shot! And he couldn't finish.
Drogba has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And he's intervened well there.
Galatasaray are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Adams gets across to intercept that. That's an imaginative pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's Drogba! Zaire Emery. Turkey have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name. Beckham. And it's Pedri. And here's Drogba. Drogba! They've got to be quick to recover this. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Turkey are looking to go forward now. And this is Messi. Great vision. And he's in! Must be! Shot a goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Beckham. Raul. Kokchu. Looking for options for movement. Not the most convincing of passes. Just eases him off the ball. Raul. And he's running through. Big chance! And he hits the net. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
2 added minutes has been
And
indicated.
that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement.
And the finish! And he's done it! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seats, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So there was the first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Galatasaray are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So straight into the second half. And he's worked it through. He's found the way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Caicedo gets a foot in here. Raul, searching pass he's played there. And this is Pato. Beckham. Pedri. And that's aimed into... He leaps for it! He will be livid with himself. Caicedo picks it up from the goal kick. Turkey are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Messi. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Caicedo. Raul, given the lift of his goal.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Drogba. Kukçu. And that is a little undercooked. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Drogba. It's Drogba! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Galatasaray have their second corner now. Beckham goes short. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 3 coming up. Beckham with the short one. Lovely feet. Kukçu! Not a bad try by any means. Mbappe. Now it's Kimmich. He is through here. Now there's a Messi! He's got a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So again, we have parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Beckham, looking for the run, and this is Pato. He's having a shot! Goal! Galatasaray! And again they hit the front. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Galatasaray
Have their lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball...
It's Pato! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, that looks a decent ball. He's got away. Barella. Barella! Superb from Barella! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Turkey dragged themselves back again.
You've got to commend that, Peter.
Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty.
Galatasaray
Presented with a golden opportunity here.
Substitution for Turkey, number
An
27.
exchange of stares, and here we go.
Number 20, Ilhan Mansons. Number 22,
Oh, he saved it!
Zaire Emery.
Not a word, football's and how moments.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Coming on the
Corner
field,
number 4 coming up here.
9, Yilmaz.
They've played it short.
Number 17,
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Number 14,
And now a sudden chance to
Number
counter.
2, Daniel Van Buiten.
And he's had it
Number 3,
nicked away.
Silvestre.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Keeper's not concerned by that. Caicedo promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's through here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mbappe.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Oh, nice touch. And here's Barella. Darwin. And there's his chance to lead the counter. We are into overtime. Burak Yilmaz. Messi. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Barella. That's destined for the flank. He's picked his way through. And that's that. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Galatasaray can always take more positives from a result like...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Kukchu making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Nedved did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Foot in. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Zanetti. Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. No, that's been intercepted. And this is Pato. He's free, he has got space. And a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Valverde. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Bojan. Bojan. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, a gilt-edged shot! Shot, surely! It's there! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Chance for a shot! Well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain it? And he shoots! He's got a goal! Into the lead once more. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That's been cut out, well played. But that has not gone well. And it's Valverde. Caicedo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Pato. Pato showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Drogba. Beckham. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He's got away. Look, oh, he's all alone. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Juve unable to make it happen for all his... Nedved! That's another chance! And that's in! They are purring, truly purring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
He's had a shot! Bojan. Caicedo. It's Pedri. Nedved. Well read, nice interception. Caicedo. And here's Pato. Valverde. Rice. And he was quick to react. Raul. Now it's Pato. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And it's Pato. Now it's Beckham. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Beckham. And Beckham! David Beckham! An individual masterpiece! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Just one goal in it now. Game on! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
He's found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Nedved never out of the action for very long.
2 added minutes has been
The
indicated.
final seconds now. Nori. And this is Nedved. Kukcu. And for the first half, that is that. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And so the action is resumed.
Galatasaray really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That's a throw. Couldn't squeeze it through. Distributed tidily. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Nedved. Rice. And here's Bojan. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Showing good feet. Valverde. Pato is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And this is Pato. Oh, now he can run away with it.
Galatasaray
Needing a change of fortune here. Nori. And it's Valverde. Nedved gets a good foot in there. Beckham. Rice. Duke looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Caicedo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Pato. Pato. And that's the keeper's ball.
Galatasaray really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Pato! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Rice. And the pass is intercepted.
Right here, right now, it's not looking fair.
And it's Bojan. And Bojan! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number
So
10.
changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 8, Beckham. Coming on
Caicedo.
the field, Number
Galatasaray.
20,
Do have
Hazard.
options available on the
Number
bench if they want to go that way.
Hirotoshi Nakata.
It's
Substitutions
Caicedo.
taking place.
Now it's Drogba. Shifted it to the flank. Out of play for a throw. And this is Nakata. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Just about up to 75 minutes. Nedved. Donatoni. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Drogba. Great ball if he can get there. Shot at goal! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Galatasaray.
Looking to get level. And he scores! Back in business! Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Valverde is wide and looking to get onto this.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Nedved. Now, can they get him away? This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
The final 5 minutes. Donatoni. Nouri. And Donatoni taken back almost at once.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Azar. Nakata. He's through here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number
Galatasaray
14,
Have turned to their bench and
Number
we're
6,
going to have a substitution.
Sanchez. Number 17, Didier Drogba. Coming on the field,
Kupchu.
number 15,
Hazard can so cleverly
number
bypass the
21,
press.
Alessandro Bastoni. Number 23,
Odegaard.
Nunes.
Odegaard! And that's it. They will have to shake on that. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.